Oh, hello, hello, hello. Today, well, not much of a surprise. I have a Commodore 64 to look at. Looks like it's a 64C. But we shall see what we see. So indeed, here we have a Commodore 64. And when I look underneath, I see only shielding at the back, which means this is probably one of those evil SUPER PLA boards. Oh, well. And do we know anything about this machine? No, nothing. Not a thing. I'll just get everything. Just sit there. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. It's gonna fall down. Lean there. I'll get the cartridge. Top left there. Out of there. We'll take this 64 and plunk it down over there. This one, if you notice, the warranty has been violated. Violated. You know what that means? We can't take it back to Commodore and get it fixed for free. Anyway. So the power switch is off. Video. Hello, video. Look for the witness mark. Okay, video is in. We will turn on this monitor thingy. We will wait. And we will see. Does we see? Nothing. But wait, we have not turned it on. I will turn it on. I will apply power. I see. Nothing. Interesting. I am plugged into the correct cable, I believe. It is going to the monitor. I wonder, did I switch the input somehow? I don't think so. But I'm hearing a little something through the, well, okay. Just a moment. Let us take this machine out of the way. Even though this one, it tells me to display some strange message. Let's just make sure that we actually have something happening here. Oh yeah. Wow. That's worth the price of admission. Wow. That was something nifty, but it does show us that in fact this power supply is working and this video cable is working. This Commodore 64 is not. Now, do we know anything about this, as I said? No, not a thing. But what we do know is it has Torx screws. fact, there may not be a screw in that one. There is not. Oh. Oh, they're Phillips. Huh. Alright. So we have a screw missing. My gut tells me at this moment, either the fuse is bad, or chips are missing, or we have yet another one of these awful machines with a SUPER PLA chip that's just dead. Dead, dead, dead. Alright, so off with the top. Oh, there's some rust in here. Oh, significant rust. Significant. Oh. And the screw heads. Ah! Look a little worn. All right. Screws out. Keyboard should come off. And it does. Yeah, there is significant rust. I think we're going to find something ugly under here. It did not look so bad from the outside, but then I've had a lot of things that look horrible on the outside that look pretty fine on the inside. This screw does not want to come out. Well, it's out, but it doesn't want to come out here. There you go. Oh, yeah. You know what? Just in moving this around on the table, I'm seeing traces of rust. I am typically 4 screws on the shield. On the back side of the shield. They also hold the board. Alright, come on. Come on out. I don't like that sound. I think yeah, I doofed a screw. Oh well. Things happen. So inside, oh yeah, I see a lot of, at this side, a lot of corrosion and such, and dirt. I do. Let me just take this out of here. Yeah, this has definitely had some water issues. Doesn't look bad on the, oh, and what's that look like? Thought I saw some open solder things. Let's look at the fuse carefully. It looks okay. I'm just trying to look and see if anybody has, you know, cannibalized anything out of this. And I don't see anything. Sorry, I don't see anything missing. Now I thought And in fact, I know that I did bring my meter up here. Well, it's always possible. I put it in the toolbox. But no, I did not. But I did bring it here. And it's hard to miss. It's yellow. And it has 2 probes. There's another box here with some Bic 20s. Ooh. And a Commodore 64. Why do I think? No. It's not there. That is annoying. Well, one thing I can do right now, there was a fellow, that is annoying. I'm just looking at it. There's a fellow who was asking me, this could also be a possible box. The meter could reside in. And I know I have it here, but it's not there. I hate not being able to find things. Alright, one last look at this box. Nope. Nope. Well, maybe I have another toolbox, maybe I put it back in that. Or maybe while you're watching there, you can see it. And I can't. Anyway, there was a fellow who, online, on YouTube of all things, asked me about the actual value for the fuse in a Bic 20. And as I went to the store, and I stood for a very long time in front of a rack of things, looking at specifications and trying to find things and such, I finally found what I believed was the proper replacement fuse for a Bic 20. I believe. Now, this comes from Sayal Electronics. And I'll tell you exactly what it says here. It says time lag, 3 amps, GSC3-SC, GSC3, 5 times 20 millimeter, IR, 200A, 240 volts AC, IR, 10 KA, 125 AC, quantity 5, CSA approved. And the company, I suppose, that made them is Merson. And they both have a number on the back, 214418. Now, how did I come to decide that these were the right fuses? I kept looking and looking and looking and looking and looking to try and figure out, because there's so many that are so much the same. Anyway, that's 3 amps. Really? 3 amps? Well, okay. I'm going to look this up. Because now that I look at them, I'm thinking, gee, did I get the right ones? I spent 20 minutes or more in front of this rack of fuses trying to figure out what was wrong. Now, one thing for sure I can tell you, the fuse works. It does. But it's funny, because I seem to remember battling between, is it 1 amp or 1.1? And yet those say 3. Right. I got no meter. But I think the fuse looks good. Excuse me. But when I turn it on, I don't see anything on the screen, but I do hear a little something. So there's some slight acknowledgement. Although, of course, yeah, I hear just the tiniest. I don't want to do this too far up, but when I turn on the switch, I do hear a little clunk. So I think the fuse is good, but boy, there is some significant either water or slime damage in here. So I think finding the meter would be nice, but I don't think it's really going to make much of a difference here. I don't. Oh, so I think what I'm going to do is go and try and find the meter so I can confirm that the fuse is working. And I did have up here somewhere, carefully set aside, another circuit board very much like this. But I'll have to find that too. So, stay tuned. Commodore 64, tiny board, Super PLA, which I despise. Stay tuned. We'll see what we find. Onward. Bye for now.